Good day, YouTubers. Benzo here, back on the creek looking for that gold streak. I got to come out here for a few hours the other day. I didn't record anything, but it's this little clip right here. Well, that was interesting to see. But today, back here at the otter hole, here a couple years ago, it's been flooding, a lot of water events. Got a lot of water today. So I'm really interested to see if I can find the pay, if we have some pull any gold up today. Let's get to it. All right, about time to get pans wet. Get your waders on. I'll fold mine down and tuck my pants in right. Make sure it's not comfortable. If you got monster calves like me, if it's bundled up here, it can get tight and cut off circulation a little bit. So you got to make sure that's right. Sometimes I tuck it into a second pair of socks. Had a lot of water and floods and turned things over here lately, so what I'm going to do is bounce up through here and do some test pans. The old pay streaks may be gone or covered in overburden or whatever, but my first pan from the top gave me a dot, a nice dot of gold right there. So we'll go up from here. Second test pan, I see 3 or 4 little dots. Okay, a little better, a little better. Alright, this ain't the best pan ever, but you gotta think, it's one shovel scoop, very fast shake, so I may have lost some, and I got a count of 10. Working this wall here, this is in the middle of the creek, not the bank. I decided to check the lower material, so I punched through, and I got a test pan here of the lower material, and it's still producing gold, and that's a nice little pan. This is a flood gold, fine gold deposit here. That's a big piece of the day so far, unless it's in the bucket. Oh, that soft clay catches the gold. Nice. Hey gang, checking in. Almost done with the second bucket here. It's been a little while. I've had a little issue with the water. We got too much of it, so I had to try a couple places for the sluice box and build up some areas, and it's still not perfect, but it's running now. All right, here we go. Got all cleaned up. 2 buckets not full because I have to tote them, and it makes it hard if they're completely full. Oh yeah, look at that. It's a good little line of fine gold. All right, let me tap this up and see what it really is and get some more of this black sand out of the way. And we'll make a decision. Okay, we got visible gold from a 2 bucket run. I'm gonna take all the cons home and rerun them. I'm panning into a little bucket because there is some fine gold in this stuff. Some super fine gold, because I'm on a fine gold deposit that you don't seem to pan out, or you do pan out. Let's see. Let's snuff this up and regroup. Okay, all right, check this out. Boom, that's the big piece of the day. It ain't much. It's a nice little wiry sliver, but that's a good little amount of gold. I mean, that'd weigh, I don't know what it'd weigh, 0.03. Something like that. Looks like a lot when it's fine pieces like that and it can spread out over a large area. It can make it look like more gold than it really is. That's not too bad of a run. So I reckon I got to see what more looks like. There's not much left over there. I'm almost done with this entire area. Cool. Okay, these last set of runs might not be too good. As you see, what the buckets are setting on wasn't there when this all started a while back, as this main area through here was mined. This floating island kept migrating this direction over here. Now everything I'm digging up now is pretty much big rocks with no dirt in them when I hit over there, because it's just what we've tossed over. So the only thing I got left to mine is this one little spot here, and maybe there, maybe a little spot there. But that's going to be rough on getting the buckets full. We might not fill them up. Now, if somebody come here and process that material over there, yeah, you could probably still, but it's going to be even less rich than what I'm running now, which is only a fraction of what it was over that way. So, if you want to go for it, I can go for it. I'm going to wait a little while and let some more gold roll in this hole, and then come back. Last 2 buckets. I got everything that's down there. So this here had been worked before. It's just the tailings on top of it. It's all gone. So I gotta go down there. Here we go. We got the last bucket of the day. I done run the big bucket. I've been fighting the sluice a little bit. You can see over there where my panning tub is. It's surrounded by water now, and it was not. So I guess it's come up a couple inches as the sun's going down. But I'm just throwing this through here as quick as I can. Whoo, I'm finally out of the water. I love it. I love it. Check this out. Paste streak held up there at the end. I was really focusing on staying on the paste streak and not out of it. But there's probably just a couple buckets left of the good material left up there. That's it. And we are back here in the Bonanza shack, and I got the cons right here. I was getting ready to start classifying. I took the lid off this, but my water's a little too scuzzy for me to like. It's been a while since I did a change, and this is due. So let's do that right now. Let's go. Nice and clean. There's a few pebbles in that classifier I didn't dump out. But I got the material right here. I'm going to classify it on this, and I doubt anything will be in the overs. It's all going to be micro fine gold because I did snuff this, and there's not too many unsearched pans were added or anything like that. But we're just seeing how much super fine gold that this machine can recover from this material, because it seems to be a lot of fine gold where I'm at there, and it's not too easy to separate it from the black sands. So let's get to it. Here's all that lovely material, and away we go.
Put a couple scoops in, see how it moves, and see if I need to make any adjustments. Sometimes slow is okay. I could put my board in the back and raise it up a couple degrees, but kind of like the way it's moving. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just trying to see how much fine gold I can squeeze out of here anyway. Alright, I'm going to continue doing this until it is over.
Got gold on the tray there. Look at that. Oh, here, look at that. Now, I'm surprised to see that. All done running here. I can see some gold on that slick plate. I can see a little bit of gold down here in some of these riffles. And here's all the material that mat gives you. Just a little bit in a small pan. So I got it all set up. Got a safety pan here. I got a little bit of soap surfactant in there just to break it off in the new water. So we're about to start some panning. It up again anyway. So here's the snuffer from that. Take it out of the holder. Snuffer from this day, that day, yesterday. All that fine gold. Alright, I'm gonna spin it again. I doubt I got it all.
There's 4 or 5 little pieces right there. Some dust. Got it. Check the tail. Alright. Alright, stuff it up.
Alright, that's the first time I dumped. I didn't dump in a while. So I wasn't worried about getting that stuff too clean because it was going into the dirty. Oh, that's a pretty little bit of gold. Tap up to a line and it's going to be enough to weigh. It's not too bad for the end of a pay streak. I'm not really worried about losing the gold here. I'm just worried about getting what's up there clean. That's a bunch of clean gold. It looks like I'm a snuff at. The gold just kept shrinking and shrinking. Look at that. Didn't even get 0.1. Well, it's still the biggest day of the year so far. And that sure is some pretty gold. But as I was saying, when it's so fine like that, it can spread out to a large surface area and look like more. I got spread it out and I got 0.09 for the day. I'm going to add that to the yearly total. We almost doubled how much gold we got already. There we go. And it just taps right on in. Tap, tap, tap. There she goes. And there's our little bit of gold. 2023 gold right there. It's a little dirty, ain't it? Yeah, sometimes it is. There, that's how I clean up my gold, guys. There we go. So, hope you enjoyed it. So from the field to the vial, all clean. That's how I usually do it. There's my steps. So check me out on Patreon. Find me on the members. Hit that button, join. We have big live streams every Wednesday night. We have big gold prizes. We do a lot of events and have a lot of fun, a lot of games, a lot of people. It's good times, good fun. So until next time, get in the creek, get that gold. Maybe somewhere over there.